Hi, you guys. So I'm coming at you with a tag, and this tag I saw on Anastasia Ruby. That's the username, but her page name is Stephanie Baby Names Channel. And basically the challenge is you're supposed to come up with a name from A through Z for boy and girl. So let's get started. I really like the name Alani for a girl, and I'm going to spell it for you because there are various ways of how to spell Alani, but this is particularly how I like to spell Alani. I just love that name. I always thought that it was a pretty name, and it's been a name that I've really been into for a few years, so if I were to ever have a little girl anytime soon, 9 times out of 10 her name would be Alani. And then for a boy, I really like the name Elijah. Now, I have a cousin named Elijah, and you really hear the difference because it's evident. So I really like the name Elijah. Then for B, I like the name Bentley, and I like the name Brooke. For C, I like Charlotte, and I like Cameron. For D, I like Derek. And I also like Daphne, but the way I spell Daphne is different. I spell it this way. Sorry, it's really hard trying to write on this thing. But this is how I would spell Daphne. It's different, and I like it that way, so that's how I'd spell Daphne. For E, it would be Emily and Eric. For F, it would be Francesca for a girl, and Frankie for a boy. For G, it would be Gabriella and Gabriel. Now, I kind of stutter because I like Gabrielle. So, it could either be Gabrielle or Gabriella. Gabrielle, whichever. Gabriel. For H, I like Hannah and Harvey. For I like Ileana. And I guess I'll spell that out because there are different ways of spelling it. But for me, I personally spell it like this. Ileana. And for a boy, I really like the name Emmanuel because that was my great-grandfather's name, and he recently passed away last April. And he spelt it with an E. But there are just so many people in my family named Emmanuel spelt that way, so I would spell Emmanuel with an I. Just, to keep it in his honor. So it's spelled just like Emmanuel, but with an I. So then we're down to J. I like Joseph for a boy, and I really like the name Jovi for a girl. Jovi. I don't know why. I just think it's so different and so pretty. So Jovi. Then we're down to Kenneth for K, for a boy, and Catherine. But the way I would spell Catherine is like this. I love the spelling of Catherine like this. I just think it's so pretty, and it's so different. Not too many people spell it that way. Next, for a girl, I really like the name, for L, I like the name Laya. And Laya, I spell like this. I don't know, some people might spell it differently, but I like Laya for a girl and Logan for a boy. For M, I like Mallory, spelt traditionally, and Marcel. For N, I like the name Nylea. I just love that name, and I used to know a little girl named Nylea, and I personally would spell her name like this. Nylea. And I like the name Nathan for a boy. Now we get into the O's, and initially I thought, okay, Olivia, but then I thought about it, and as pretty as a name as Olivia is, I liked one other name better, and that was Odessa. I thought that was so pretty, and it reminded me of the Swan Princess, because that was her name, Princess Odessa, Oliver. For P, I like Peyton for a boy, and Felicia for a girl. For Q, I like Quintessa. Stephanie had this on her on her page. She said, actually she had Quinn because she thought Quintessa was too much. But I like the name Quintessa. And honestly, if I were to have twins, I like Quintessa and Odessa as twin names. I don't know why. And I like Quentin for a boy. For R, I love the name Raquel, but spelled like this. Raquel. It's stuck. There we go. Quel for Raquel. That's an R. Sorry. So I like Raquel. And I like Romero for a boy. For S, I like the name Santana. And for a girl, I like the name Santana. And Skylar for a boy. For T, I don't know why, but like I just love this name for a girl. Trixie. And I know it is the nickname or derivative, however you want to say it, for Beatrix. But I don't like Beatrix. I like Trixie. So I thought that was cute. And for a boy, I have Taylor. Or Tyler, however you want to pronounce it. For you, I wasn't a big fan of the selections for you. The only names I liked for you for a girl was Unity, and for a boy, Ulysses. For V, I like the name Vivian for a girl and Vincent for a boy. For W, I like the name Wyatt for a boy and Whitley for a girl. For X, I like the name that Stephanie had picked, which was Zara. Spelled like this. Z-A. I mean, once you get to X, Y, and Z, you're getting into some really, like, names. But I like Zara and Xavier. And for Y, I mean, I didn't really like any of the Y names, especially for the boys. But I liked Yelena and Yale. So Yelena for a girl and Yale for a boy. And for Z, I love the name Zachary. Zachary Banks from Hocus Pocus. So I love the name Zachary and the name Zariah. Now there's a lot of ways to spell Zariah, but this is preferably how I like to spell Zariah. So there you have it. That's the baby name tag. If you're watching it, you've officially been tagged, and you can leave a video response down below. And I'm going to leave this video response on Stephanie's page. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and share because sharing is caring.